everyone, welcome to Anatomy and Physiology 2. My name is Dr. Williams. I am so happy to have you in class. I think it's going to be a great semester. As you know, that this is a shortened 8-week Anatomy and Physiology course online. So just to give you a heads up, if you didn't have me before in the 168 8-week course, if you're new to the course, it is a fast-paced course. So just make sure that you're working every single day in the course doing something. But I'm going to give you a course tour to help you understand better where to go and what our course is set up like. So let's go ahead and dive in. So we are using Blackboard Ultra in this course. I do have some help videos if you've not taken a class with Ultra yet. If you had me for the last 8 weeks for Anatomy and Physiology 1, it's the same as we had in the last 8 weeks. But if you're new to it, it might look a little different than regular Blackboard that you might have in some courses. So when you come into my course, what you will see is you no longer have this left-hand tab over here. All that's up here. And so you've got the content, which is what I'm on right now, and you will see that the content is sitting here for you. Now, I would show you this in, I'm going to show you quickly in student preview mode, but I won't be able to stay in student preview because I have the adaptive release on and it won't let me open certain things. As you can see here, content is not available. But this is what you'll see when you come in. The first thing you'll see is the simple syllabus. Just to access that, that'll take you straight to the link. Mine will look a little different because I can edit and things like that. But you'll see, make sure to look through the syllabus and read through. One big thing I do want to remind you is that we do need you to purchase a Carolina Lab kit. You have 2 ways to purchase that. I'll talk about that in a minute. But our textbook is free, but this will be an extra fee. And then, of course, you can see the attendance policy and withdrawal dates, different things, how the class is broken down. So just make sure to read through that. I do have a detailed schedule for you in multiple places. So just make sure you're going through and reading that and taking a look at that. The first thing that you want to do is start in the orientation. So first, before I go there, I'm going to show you this circle. You'll see that it's not marked as complete, even though we looked at it. If you're just one of those people that want it marked as complete, just make sure you click it with the mouse and it'll show you that you've completed that. So then we'll dive into our orientation. So before you've taken the orientation quiz, the only thing you can see is everything up to the orientation quiz. You see, until you complete that orientation quiz, you will not be able to see the course, anything else in the course. So you won't be able to see this course tour video that I'm doing right now, and different things like that. So the content is available. But once you take it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to stay in student preview mode. I'm going to take the quiz right in front of you just so you can see what the course looks like. So when you go in, you'll see that this is the orientation module. On everything that we do in the course, you'll see a purpose, a task, and what the criteria is for success. As you know, or as we're looking through here, this is the orientation module. So you are going to have to complete tasks 1 through 11, and 3 of those tasks are graded. But if you don't complete task 4, which is this one, you can't see the rest of the course, and you will be removed from the course if you don't have it done by the 21st. So please make sure to have it done by the due date of October 20th at 11:59 p.m. And that's when these 3 assignments are due. So you can see that there for you. You can click the next button to get to the next. This is just a little bit about the course, our course syllabus, which we already opened, and I have it linked down here just for quick access as well, if you would like to access it there. I also have the course schedule in Word format that you can download, plus I also have it pasted here so you can see each day what is due, so the due dates are here. And I'll kind of go over that structure or that module in just 1 second. The next thing is you can learn a little bit about me, and my office hours, of course, are located here. So if you want to learn a little bit more about me and get to know me, you can feel free to read that. Then you will get to the course intro quiz. So at this point, this is the last thing you can see until you go in and take it. I'm just going to go take it really quick. You're going to acknowledge that you've read the syllabus. You're going to acknowledge what the last day to withdraw from the class is. How can you be successful in the course? And then you're just going to hit submit, and you will get a submission successful. And basically complete that. So now I can go in, I can take this as many times as needed. So if I didn't score 3 out of 3, I could go in and tint it again and you could get 100. Now you can see everything in the course. So you see down here we have 1 of 12 items completed. Now I've actually done more than that, right? Because this I completed, it's got a grade. But remember those half circles I need to click to show that I've done all those things. You don't have to, but that'll show that it's done. Then you now have access to the rest of the course. So what you're going to do from here on, and this is just a placeholder from the last course tour video that we updated when you are able to listen to it. Then you can go on into the discussion board and complete that. And then you get to task 7, which is talking about the labs. So during this course, this year, all anatomy labs started using a lab kit, in addition to some of the other virtual labs we do. So below is some instructions on how to order these. So here is what I have. There are 2 ways that you can order this. You can order directly from Carolina by clicking this link, and it will take you here, and this is what you order. You would say order now. It is $97 plus tax and shipping. You also may order from the bookstore through this link. And you basically need to click Fall 24. You need to find the bio course, come in, click Anatomy and Physiology 2, and then you find the section with me, which is this one. And what you'll see is lab kit is required. So you can purchase that from the bookstore. This is just a lookup, so it doesn't let you pull it up. But then they will give you, either you pick it up at the bookstore, a voucher, a piece of paper, to come and actually order from Carolina. Everybody will eventually have to go to the Carolina website, either through this one or this link. If you buy through the bookstore, the lab kit is $155. So I don't know which one ends up being cheaper. I feel like the first option's a little cheaper, but I don't know, because I don't know how much shipping is on it, and I don't know, the tax. I'm not sure what it'll come out to. But it's $155 plus tax in the bookstore and shipping, or it's $97 direct ordering. Whichever works for you is the most important. If you order from the bookstore, you're going to get a voucher, a piece of paper. You have to go to this website and you're going to enter that code on this piece of paper and then continue to shipping. And that will allow you to enter your shipping information. I have an unboxing kit for you to watch. You can see here is a video. It really helps you see what's in the box and what we'll be doing. If you need any support for your lab kit, something's missing, it's not in there, go ahead and email Carolina at distancelearning@carolina.com or call this number here. And I do have some user guides here and frequently asked questions that you could utilize. So that will be the labs. I also have a learner support tab here for you. It's excellent information for you. You can come in here and see all the different resources that Gaston College has, which is really important for you. You can see technology support. If you need tutoring, a lot of students in anatomy like tutoring. This is how you request a tutor, by clicking here, and then after you do that you can start scheduling sessions for tutoring. But also I have some helpful information in how to track information in Blackboard, or how to use the new Blackboard Ultra. So here's some videos for you to check out, and some links for you to kind of utilize as you're kind of going through all the learner support. Here's more helpful tips on navigating Blackboard Ultra. How to navigate inside the course, and I'm helping you with that here too. How to submit assignments, how to use discussion boards, how to check your grades, and how to look for assignment feedback that I provide to you. So those videos are helpful if you're stumped or can't figure out what's next. And then you have task 10, which is the course orientation. It's 10 questions. You can take as many times as you need, and the highest grade will count. So you just keep taking that until you earn 100, and you'll start out really strong with 3 100s in the class from the 3 assignments that are due for the orientation: the course entry quiz, the intro discussion, and the course orientation or the quiz itself. All of those start you off strong in this course with 3 100s. And you can see what the grade book is structured like. This is what the grade book looks like for you. You can see I did that course entry quiz. But you'll see all the things that are due. You can see here as the due dates all the way through the end of the semester. You can work ahead in this course. The only thing you cannot work ahead on is the final exam, and it will become available, I believe, on the 6th of December, but I'll go back and check that in just a minute. Once you have completed the orientation, you're free to move on to Module 1. It does start at the same time as start here, so the very important thing is to complete the orientation quickly. But here's what the modules look like. We're broken down into 4 different modules. Each module lasts about 2 weeks in length. There's some variation because we do have Thanksgiving break coming in the semester and things like that. So just pay attention to those due dates. That's really important. So what you can see here is Module 1. When you go into the module, you will always see your summary of the module and some learning objectives, things that we're going to learn in this module, what we'll be covering. And you'll have a task list. So you can see that Module 1 has 2 due dates in it, so keep remembering this. So Module 1 goes all the way from today, Monday the 16th, well, I should say Wednesday the 16th, I don't know why it says Monday. Wednesday the 16th through Sunday, October 27th. And basically, these are the things that are due this Sunday the 20th. You have the heart and the case study, Crimes of the Heart, that's due, and then reading your notes. And then next Sunday, the second week of the module is due, where you have a homework, a lab, and the quiz as well. So you will kind of see how we go through that. It'll be the same in each module. I have a link to your reading. You can click on it and it'll take you to that chapter in the book very quickly, so you can access that. Make sure you read the chapters. They're very important. I also have a couple of things for you, basically what this chapter is focused on. I have you a review questions, so study guide that if you want to fill out, this is very helpful for the test and the final exam, and the quizzes and things like that. So answering this is a helpful study guide for you. And I suggest, filling it out as much as possible. And of course, that's all in those learning materials. And you'll see that all the way throughout. I also, as you can tell, have a lecture provided for you. They're just a short lecture. It doesn't contain every bit of information. It's just a summary. So make sure you're using the notes that are provided, which you can see are attached here. Right here is the PowerPoint notes. It'll take you to a link. If for some reason you're having issues accessing it, please let me know so that I can make sure you have access to that, because sometimes it does do some weird things and not give access. But just let me know. So you have the study guide, the notes, the lecture video, and all those things that you need to be successful in the module and in the course. And you'll see that for every chapter, you'll have those same resources available to you. Then you will dive into completing a case study. You will be given a scenario with 10 questions. You have 5 total attempts that you can repeat for the highest grade. I'm not going to open that because that's something that you need to prepare for and things like that. But that one is working with the case study so that you are able to apply the knowledge you've learned so far in the module. This one's called Crimes of the Heart. They're each different in each module. You then will have a folder that has the labs. So you can see here the heart. There's pretty much talking about several. What we've been learning in the cardiovascular system and things like that. And another lab talking about circulation. So those are the 2 labs for the module. Now, what I will tell you is in this class we have the dissection kit, which has 2 main dissections: a fetal pig dissection and a heart dissection. Although we cover the heart here at the very beginning of the semester, because we're such a time crunch semester, I don't have you do the dissection of the heart until Module 4. So we have this lab, but just remember when you get to Module 4, you will be doing the actual dissection of the heart. I can't have it due now because you guys have to order the lab kit, and most of you would not be able to get that lab kit by that date. So the actual dissection will take place later, so you have this assignment here while we're covering the heart. And then in every module, you have a homework and you also have a quiz. I don't know why that's out of order, but I'll fix that. And then, of course, you can go on to the next unit. You'll see it's all laid out basically the same. And every time you finish a module, you'll get a congratulations on completing that module. You can move on to the next module. And you'll see they're laid out exactly the same way. The one thing I do want to caution you about is when you get to Module 4, because we're so condensed and because we've had Thanksgiving break at the same time, like in the same 8-week period, Module 4 will last 1 week, essentially. So it is important to work every single day all throughout the course, but especially during Module 4, because there is going to be a lot due in that short period, because you are going to have so many different things that you're going to have to navigate through. So just make sure that you're kind of working through that. It does, what I will say is I still have it set so that the due date is I went into the wrong one, I'm sorry. I still have it set so that the due date is right after Thanksgiving break, but you need to work ahead. But if you can do all of this and all of this by the 8th. But I'm just trying to kind of keep you on track to break it up. But just let me know if you have any questions or issues during that. We just have to kind of work ahead during that module. And then you'll have the final exam. And the final exam, it is locked and it will not become available until the 6th at 4:01 p.m. You can see the note about the final exam and what you need to do to take that. It follows the format of the quizzes. There's 50 questions, and this final exam does not have a time limit. Now, I do want to share something that does have a time limit, and that is the lab practicals. So you will see that there's lab practicals, and these do have a time limit. So when you go into those, you will see that you have a time limit of 120 minutes, but you do have multiple chances to complete that. So that's how the content is laid out. It's pretty easy to find things in the course, but if you have questions, you can always let me know. We do have a calendar that you can look at due dates in the course or by the date that you can see here, and your items due will be listed there, and so on. Your announcements, of course, are found here, and so you can check each of those. Your one discussion board, we only have one this semester, and that's the intro, but you could access it from here or from the Start Here module. Again, I already showed you your grade book, but you can access there. One thing I would like to say is messages. This is the most important way to contact me. I prefer you not send an email first. I would rather you contact me here. And you can make a new message by doing that and pretty much entering me. Or if you want to talk to somebody else in the class, that's fine. But message me through here, and I'll tell you why I ask this is sometimes students will email faculty, but they don't get it because the email gets stuck in the spam filter, and students think we're ignoring them or that we're not answering the emails, but we don't know because it didn't come to us, so we can't see it. If you do messages, it will definitely get to me. The one thing I do want to share with you, though, if you have not had me before, I think it's safe to say that I'm a pretty quick grader and I'm a pretty quick responder. So I tend to respond within a couple hours of you sending me a message. So if you definitely haven't heard from me after like 8 hours to 24 hours, then I didn't get the message. So please reach out again. You will not annoy me. I want to answer your questions, so just let me know just in case. So you'll find that I'm much faster. I say give me 24 hours to respond, but you will find that I'm much faster than that. Also, I say give me a week to post grades. However, you will find that I grade much faster than that typically. And if for some reason I'm going to be behind schedule or something like that, I will post an announcement to let you all know. So that's just a little bit of the tour of our class, how it's structured, and when things are due. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to a great semester. I know it's fast-paced. It's going to be a lot of work, but just know I'm here to help and support you as much as possible. So if you have any questions, please reach out, and I'm looking forward to a great semester. Hope everybody has a great day.